Nbot.ai is a website that allows you to build AI trackers so that you can have an agent tell you what sort of discoveries and trends are going on in any topic of your choosing. If this is your first time here, my name is Jay, and this is the Everyday AI channel where we teach you how you can use AI in your daily lives. I'm going to dive right into this here, and this is one of the best use cases for AI. Remember, one of the things I always say, there are only 3 primary business values or real sort of tangible values that AI provides. The first one is research, and by research I mean everything from doom scrolling all the way to academic papers and everywhere in between. That's the first that's basically what we're focusing on today, and the primary value Nbot provides. I have multiple agents constantly giving me information on anything I'm interested in, particularly news developments in the AI space, and I think this could be a way to actually build a system that does that for you as well. So we're going to dive right into this here. What I'm going to say is let's say, what's my interest? I want to follow how AI is affecting geopolitics. Okay, cool. So we're going to dive right into this here and see exactly what it gives us. Of course, at the start of this year, we had a situation that went on between the US and Venezuela. I gave a take on it as to why, part of it is, due to the massive amount of energy that AI data centers do require, especially if we're going to completely rewrite the whole infrastructure of the world and make it AI powered instead, or at least in the case of the US, the West. So we've got some questions here. Now, this is already a good sign. Whenever the language model asks you questions, that's always optimal. And this is a form of prompting I often talk about called interview prompting. If you don't know what to say to the model, ask it to ask you questions so that you can explain your ideas and it can give you the best possible output. Now, of course, I'm going to select on these 3 and let's see exactly what we get from here. Okay, it looks like this is a thinking model they're using as well, which is good news. Now, it's asked me what's the main reason for following AI and geopolitics. Well, I do a lot of work primarily with startups and corporations, but also some government. So yeah, I'm going to go with professional and research purposes. So it's now giving us a plan. So the plan is a curator focused on how AI is reshaping geopolitics worldwide, especially governance, regulation, and international law. Great power competition, i.e., US and China and EU, and national, military, and security uses of AI tailored for professional research needs. Am I ready for this to be created? Yes, I am. So let's go with this and see exactly what we get. Now, Nbot.ai is, of course, a paid platform, but there is a freemium model. So you do get a number of free tokens on a daily basis. Now, as you can see, the daily refresh credits is 20, and it looks like we've now got our first tracker, AI geopolitics agent, it seems. Okay. So we're going to dive right into this. So the tracker here, this is the home. We can customize settings, access memory, refine preferences, and share with others. Okay, great stuff. You can browse via the feed showing AI generated summaries or news views. Okay, cool. We've got a sample digest as well, how AI is transforming content tracking in 2024. Okay, interesting. And 2024 was a little outdated, but let's keep on moving. Chat with your feed. I think that was just an example. Perhaps this platform has been around for a while and we're only just discovering it. Okay, cool. And now we actually have an outline of how our feed is created. So firstly, they scan thousands of articles from diverse sources daily. They do some filtering, summarizing, and updating. Cool, I've got that. Let's see exactly what we're getting here. As you can see, it's in the process of reading multiple articles and it's going to provide us with a digest as well. It looks like these guys have also got an app for iPhone and Android, which is pretty cool. And the fact that they've got a freemium model for me is already like a great indication of a platform that really understands how to provide value to its users and get them up that commitment ladder, which is very important for a lot of startups and founders nowadays.
I'm actually pleased to announce I've launched one of my first digital products, which is a 7-day prompting ebook. I've called it Perfecting Prompts, and it's essentially a 7-day crash course on how you can improve your prompting so that you can supercharge your productivity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to Perfecting Prompts below. I put in a lot of work into it, and in there I actually include some frameworks that I teach to global corporations. Definitely check it out,
because I feel like that's something they don't necessarily understand. So we've been presented with this India and New Zealand collaboration. We've got a few more sources. I can ask any anything about the tracker here. So we've essentially got a language model that's been trained on the digest. We've got some interesting videos, and yeah, I think this is great. I'm going to be honest. The fact that you get some credits on a daily basis is quite useful. I think if I click on this, it will probably send me over to these articles, but we've got a combination of articles and YouTube videos here. I think this is an exceptional tool. Definitely check it out. I'm in no way affiliated with them, but it does seem like an exceptional tool for research. So definitely check it out if you think it would be useful for you.